Stop what you're doing because this latest bombshell has turned love and hip-hop Atlanta upside down. Erica Mena just dropped a claim so wild, so jaw-dropping, that fans, cast members, and even producers are scrambling for answers. According to Erica Mendeecees Harris, yes, Yandy's husband might be the real father of her baby. And if that wasn't enough to send shockwaves through the entire reality TV universe, whispers of a DNA test have surfaced, threatening to blow this scandal wide open. Imagine the fallout. Yandy blindsided, Mendeecees cornered, and Erica standing firm with what she calls the receipts to prove it all. Social media is already on fire with hashtags like #MendeecesDNA and #EricaExposed trending worldwide. But is Erica telling the truth? Is there really a DNA test? Or is this just another storyline gone too far? Buckle up, because this isn't drama. This is devastation. Nobody, and I mean nobody, saw this coming. Erica Mena has always been a lightning rod for drama, but this latest revelation has taken things from explosive to absolutely nuclear. The reality TV veteran who has spent years leaving fans gagging with messy breakups, fiery confrontations, and tearful confessions, just unleashed a bombshell that could change the entire trajectory of love and hip-hop Atlanta. Erica Mena claims boldly, unapologetically, and in full Erica fashion that Mendeecees Harris, Yandy Smith's husband, is the actual father of her baby. And if you're sitting there thinking, no way, this is too wild to be true, well, buckle up, because Erica says she has the proof. A DNA test? Let's rewind for a second. Erica Mena has been linked to plenty of drama over the years: her rocky history with Safri, her public feuds with castmates, and her constant tug-of-war with social media trolls. But dragging Mendeecees Harris into the mess? That's a whole different level. For years, Mendeecees has been portrayed as the reformed family man. After serving time and reuniting with Yandy, he was supposed to be the symbol of redemption, loyalty, and stability. He was supposed to be the guy who left the chaos behind. But if Erica's claim is true, that image has been shattered into dust. It all started with whispers. The blogs had been hinting at a secret connection between Erica and Mendeecees for months, but fans brushed it off as clickbait. Then Erica herself went live looking furious, mascara slightly smudged, and declared, "Everybody wants to call me a liar, but I got receipts. And if I have to air them out, I will. Y'all gonna stop protecting these men who play both sides? That one clip alone set the internet on fire." What made it worse? The timing. Erica didn't just hint at drama in the shadows. She dropped her claim right as Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 13 was ramping up. It wasn't subtle, it wasn't coded, it was direct cutting, and aimed straight at Yandy and Mendeecees' marriage. So what exactly did she say? According to Erica, her baby's paternity has been in question for months. And while the public believed it was tied to her past relationship with Safri, Erica insists that Mendeecees is the real father. She went as far as claiming that a private DNA test had already been conducted and the results weren't what anyone expected. "The truth always comes out," she said during her rant. He knows. Yandy knows. They've been new. The problem is, y'all don't know yet. But you will. The ripple effect was instant. Social media went into overdrive. Twitter exploded with hashtags like #MendeeceesDNA and #EricaBombshell. Memes flooded the timeline, some joking that Mendeecees had another child added to his collection, others posting pictures of Yandy looking furious with captions like when the group chat warns, but you didn't listen." But beyond the memes and the jokes, there was real tension brewing. Because if Erica's claims are true, then Mendeecees has been lying not just to Yandy, but to the entire world. And worse, this wouldn't be the first time his name has been tied to paternity drama. Let's not forget, Mendeecees already has multiple children from different relationships. His relationship with Yandy has survived prison time, custody battles, and endless public scrutiny. But a secret baby with Erica Mena? That could be the scandal that finally breaks them. Fans immediately started speculating about Yandy's next move. Would she defend her husband publicly, as she's done before? Or would this be the betrayal that finally pushes her over the edge? To make things even more chaotic, insiders began whispering that the alleged DNA test Erika mentioned might not be a bluff. According to one friend of the show, production has been aware of the rumors for months and even encouraged Erika to reveal them on camera. They know this is ratings gold, the source said. Erika didn't come up with this storyline on her own. The producers wanted it, and now she's delivered. Of course, Mendeecees himself hasn't stayed silent. The moment Erika's claims went viral, he fired back on Instagram with a cryptic post. A black background, white letters. Don't believe everything you hear. Some people will do anything for clout. I know who I am. I know who I love. The post was vague, but fans instantly knew it was aimed at Erika Yandy. Meanwhile, doubled down with her own subtweet, posting a Bible verse about liars and deceivers being exposed in due time. The message was clear. The Harris family was circling the wagons. But here's where things get complicated. Fans started digging. Old photos surfaced of Erika and Mendeecees at events together, posing a little too comfortably, smiling a little too closely. One blurry clip even appeared to show them sharing a private conversation at a VH1 party. On its own, nothing incriminating. But in the context of Erika's claim, suddenly it looked suspicious. And then came the alleged receipts. A blog claimed to have obtained text messages between Erika and Mendeecees dating back months, possibly even years. The messages weren't crystal clear, but they hinted at late-night meetings and conversations that went far beyond platonic. One line allegedly from Mendeecees read, "I'll take care of it. Just don't say nothing." Another, supposedly from Erika, responded, "You can't keep playing both sides forever. Whether these texts are real or fabricated." Fans couldn't stop talking about them. Meanwhile, Safari, Erika's ex, and the man most assumed was her baby's father, entered the conversation with his own twist. During an IG Live, he smirked and said, "I told y'all I wasn't the one." But nobody listened. Now look, his cryptic response only fueled speculation that maybe, just maybe, Erika wasn't making this up. The mess didn't stop there. A Twitter account claiming to be tied to an insider from production dropped a bombshell thread. DNA test was done. Results were shocking. VH1 has it on lock. Reunion episode will change everything. Whether this account is legit or just trolling, fans latched onto it. Convinced that the reunion would end with Erika dropping the ultimate receipts. By this point, the entire cast was buzzing. Sierra allegedly unfollowed Erika on Instagram. Spice posted a shady video sipping tea and laughing at the chaos. Even Carly Red chimed in, posting a meme of Maury Povich holding a DNA envelope with the caption, "Erika, you are the mother of this drama, and poor Yandy caught in the crossfire. The woman who has stood by Mendeecees through prison, public scandal. An endless drama now faces her worst nightmare." Another woman claiming her husband fathered a child. Fans rushed to her defense, flooding her comments with prayers, heart emojis, and messages like, "Sis, you deserve better." But others accused her of being complicit, suggesting she knew about the alleged DNA test all along, and then came the receipts fans dug up themselves. Old Instagram posts resurfaced showing Erika and Mendeecees sitting unusually close at cast dinners, laughing in a way that fans described as intimate. In one now viral clip, Erika can be heard off-camera telling someone, "He knows what it is, don't he?" Fans froze the video, zoomed in, swore she was looking directly at Mendeecees. Even Yandy's loyal fanbase started to question things. "This man has been smiling too hard in Erika's presence," one tweet read. "Something in the milk ain't clean." Another viral post said, "If Erika has a DNA test." Then the way Mendeecees avoided eye contact at the last reunion suddenly makes sense. But what about the timeline? That's where things get even messier. Erika welcomed her baby at a time when she and Safari were already crumbling. Their marriage was in shambles, with both sides accusing each other of infidelity. Safri was publicly linked to multiple women, and Erica was visibly unhappy. Posting cryptic quotes about betrayal and loneliness. Fans now believe this was the window when Mendeecees allegedly stepped in. One theory making the rounds online suggests that Erica confided in Mendeecees about her struggles with Safri. He became a shoulder to lean on, and from there, lines were crossed. It's always the so-called friend who turns into the secret. A fan tweeted, gaining over 20,000 likes. Wouldn't be the first time in this franchise. And here's where the alleged DNA test comes into play. According to whispers, Erica first suspected something wasn't adding up when her child was born. Physical similarities sparked questions she couldn't ignore, and insiders claim she quietly sought answers. The supposed test results, according to Erica, left her shaken but confident enough to go public when the time was right. Of course, skeptics argue this is all smoke with no fire. Some fans believe Erica is playing the ultimate reality TV card, creating a scandal so massive it guarantees her spot in the center of the show's storyline. This is textbook Erica, one blogger wrote. She knows how to stir chaos, and she knows timing is everything. Paternity rumors. That's how you hijack a whole season. But then another layer of intrigue surfaced. A leaked DM exchange allegedly between Erica and an unknown woman started circulating online. In the screenshots, the woman warns Erica to stop playing with Yandi's family and claims that Erica is about to destroy more than just your own reputation. Erica's alleged response: "He should have thought about that before coming to me." Whether those messages are real or fabricated, they poured gasoline on an already raging fire. Meanwhile, cast members started quietly choosing sides. Carly Red, never one to miss a messy opportunity, posted a cryptic story of herself sipping wine with the caption, "Some people better hope Maury ain't booked." Fans instantly assumed this was shade aimed at Erica Sierra. On the other hand, seemed more sympathetic, writing in her comments, "Sometimes the truth hurts, but it's still the truth." And then came the bombshell that nearly broke. Instagram. A fan account claimed to have audio of Erica and Mendeecees talking privately. In the short clip, a man's voice allegedly Mendeecees, "We agreed to keep this quiet." A woman's voice allegedly Eric responds, "Well, quiet ain't working anymore." The clip is muffled, unverified, and impossible to confirm. But in the world of love and hip-hop, perception is reality. And fans didn't need confirmation to lose their minds. Behind the scenes, producers are said to be in full panic mode. One insider claims VH1 executives are salivating and sweating at the same time. On one hand, this scandal guarantees blockbuster ratings. On the other, it threatens to destroy Yandi and Mendeecees' brand beyond repair. There's drama, and then there's destruction, the insider said. This storyline could end marriages, friendships, and reputations permanently. And what about Yandi herself? Sources close to her say she's furious, not just at Erica, but at producers for allegedly allowing the narrative to spiral out of control. She reportedly confronted the production team, demanding they shut down the storyline, but was told it was too late because Erica had already filmed multiple confessionals hinting at the DNA bombshell. Fans are already imagining how this plays out on screen. Will Erica pull out the DNA test results during the reunion, Maury style, in front of the entire cast? Will Mendeecees deny it until the last second? Will Yandi walk out in tears? The speculation alone has fans glued to their phones, waiting for every update. But here's the question nobody can answer yet. Is Erica telling the truth? Or is she pulling the ultimate stunt to stay relevant? If she's lying, she risks total cancellation. If she's telling the truth, the Harris empire might crumble overnight. For now, the alleged secret history between Erica and Mendeecees remains just that, alleged. But with every resurfaced photo, every cryptic post, and every whispered rumor, the line between speculation and reality gets blurrier. And as Erica herself said, the truth always comes out. The only thing we know for sure, this story isn't cooling down anytime soon. In fact, it's only getting hotter. And when that DNA test finally surfaces, whether real or fake, it's going to set the entire love and hip-hop universe on fire. The minute Erica's claims started gaining traction online, the internet didn't just react, it erupted like a volcano. But the first shocking twist wasn't Erica herself or even Mendeecees. It was Savory, Erica's ex-husband, the man she had publicly battled in courtrooms. On social media and on TV, suddenly became the loudest voice in the scandal. At first, Savory played it cool. He posted cryptic quotes on Instagram stories, things like "God don't like ugly," "Fact tables always turn." Fans immediately linked it to Erica's DNA bombshell, calling it his silent clapback. But just as quickly as he went cryptic, Savory went nuclear. In a now-deleted IG Live, Savory ranted for nearly 15 minutes, accusing Erica of embarrassing his family and calling her claim about Mendeecees disgusting and desperate. But here's where it got messy. In his anger, Savory slipped. He admitted there were times during their marriage when Erica would go missing. He would find out later she was with castmates. Fans froze. Was Savory accidentally confirming the rumors without realizing it? Blogs ran headlines like, "Savory slips up, admits Erica was with castmates during marriage." His words only poured gasoline on the fire, even though he later claimed he was just venting. And then came the next twist. Yandhi herself finally broke her silence. For days, she had been quiet, ignoring fan tags and refusing to comment on the drama. But one night, Yandhi went live, and within minutes, over 100,000 viewers tuned in. With tears in her eyes, she said, "I've fought for my family, I've defended my marriage, and now y'all want me to believe my husband fathered Erica's child. I don't believe it. I don't want to believe it. But if there's a DNA test, then show me." That one line, "show me," sent shockwaves across the internet. Because for the first time, Yandhi didn't flat out deny the possibility. She left the door cracked open, just enough for fans to start questioning whether she secretly had doubts. Insiders claimed the tension between Erica and Yandhi reached a boiling point during filming. At one sit-down, Yandhi reportedly told Erica, "You're destroying lives for a storyline." Erica fired back, "I didn't destroy nothing. Your husband did that when he came to me." Security allegedly had to step in, with crew members pulling them apart before it turned physical. Meanwhile, the blogs kept digging. One outlet claimed to have spoken to a close friend of Erica's, who swore that Erica had been holding on to the DNA test for months, waiting for the right time to unleash it. She wanted to wait until Savory couldn't use it against her in court, the friend allegedly said. Now she's free, and she's not holding back. But just when everyone thought Erica versus Yandhi was the center of the storm, another shocking twist dropped. Carly Red, the queen of messy commentary, went on her podcast and claimed she had seen text messages between Erica and Mendeecees years ago. According to Carly, the messages weren't just casual, they were flirtatious and suggestive. She stopped short of calling them incriminating. But the implication was clear. There was history between them. The internet exploded again. Was Carly telling the truth, or was she stirring the pot for attention? Fans debated furiously, some pointing out that Carly has a reputation for exaggerating, others arguing that she had no reason to lie when the receipts could easily prove her wrong. And then came the nuclear bomb, a leaked screenshot allegedly showing the header of a DNA test result with Mendeecees' name attached. The image circulated across Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram like wildfire. Some fans screamed, "It's fake." Others swore it looked too real to dismiss. VH1 insiders were reportedly scrambling behind the scenes, trying to figure out if the screenshot was genuine or a cleverly photoshopped stunt. Mendeecees, for his part, finally, by now the scandal had crossed over from reality TV blogs to mainstream gossip outlets. TMZ, The Shade Room, and Hollywood Unlocked all ran stories, each with their own insider sources confirming different angles. Some said Erica's baby really did resemble Mendeecees. Others insisted the whole thing was a publicity stunt. But everyone agreed. The drama was now bigger than love and hip-hop. The cast group chat reportedly exploded. with Sierra, Spice, and even Scrappy chiming in. Spice allegedly sided with Yandi, calling Erica's move low and disrespectful. Scrappy, however, was more neutral, saying, if there's a test, then it is what it is. Truth gone, come out regardless. And that's when VH1 made their move. Insiders leaked that producers had rescheduled reunion taping to address the DNA bombshell head-on. Cast members were allegedly told to prepare for chaos, with multiple security teams on standby. One producer reportedly said, "This reunion is about to be bigger than the Jock and Kendra mess. This is the storyline of the decade." By the end of part 3, fans were no longer just watching a scandal unfold. They were part of a cultural moment. Hashtags like #Mendeecees baby, #Erica DNA, and #YonDY heartbreak were trending worldwide. Reaction videos flooded YouTube. TikTok creators reenacted Erica's claims with dramatic flair. Memes painted Mendeecees as love and hip-hop's Maury candidate. And yet, the truth remained buried under layers of rumors, screenshots, and half-denials. Was the DNA test real? Was Erica bluffing? Or was this all a perfectly orchestrated storyline designed to break records? All anyone knew for sure was that the first shock. VH1 executives allegedly held an emergency meeting debating how far to push the scandal. Some wanted to air the DNA papers in full, zooming in for maximum drama. Others argued it could expose the network to lawsuits if the documents were faked or leaked illegally. But the final decision: air it all, let the audience decide, and ride the wave. After all, in reality TV, perception is more powerful than truth. And then came the celebrity reactions that pushed the scandal into mainstream news. Nicki Minaj, who has always had a soft spot for Erica, liked a fan post defending her, sparking speculation she was #Team Erica. Meanwhile, Remy Ma posted a cryptic tweet: "Some things don't need to be on camera. Protect families, not destroy them." Fans immediately interpreted it as a shot at Erica. Even rappers outside the LHHATL circle weighed in. Boosie jumped on Instagram Live laughing, "Man, y'all let Erica come in and flip the whole show upside down." DNA test at the reunion. VH1 gone need Maury as a guest host. But the most shocking reaction came from Yandi's teenage son. He allegedly went live for a few minutes, teary-eyed, saying, "Stop talking about my family. Y'all don't know what's real." The clip went viral, sparking outrage about the impact this storyline was having on the kids. Parents across social media began questioning if VH1 had gone too far. Meanwhile, Erica doubled down, booking interviews on multiple podcasts. She told one host, "People keep saying I did this for clout. No, I did this because I refuse to be gaslit any longer. Women have been silenced for years, and I'm not going to be one of them." She even hinted at releasing the full DNA report online if VH1 edited out too much. Mendeecees' reaction, however, it was quieter, almost calculated. He hired a PR crisis team who pushed out articles framing Erica as unstable and attention-seeking. A story suddenly popped up on gossip blogs, claiming Erica's DNA receipts were from an unverified lab. Fans quickly called it damage control, pointing out the suspicious timing. But the most heartbreaking reaction remained Yandi's. Insiders say she refused to film for nearly 2 weeks after the reunion, telling close friends she felt betrayed, humiliated, and blindsided. Her brand deals reportedly stalled, with companies waiting to see how the scandal played out. And the most painful part? Fans flooded her comments, some offering support, others mocking her with #stepmamaenergy. Double quotes the industry. The fans, the blogs, everyone had taken sides. And for the first time in a long time, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta wasn't just reality TV. It had become a national scandal, dissected on morning shows, trending globally, and shaking the very foundation of the franchise. But if the public reactions were messy, the final twist waiting in Part 6 would make all of this look like child's play. Because the DNA drama wasn't finished. There was one more reveal no one saw coming. Just when you thought the DNA drama couldn't get any messier, the final act dropped, and it wasn't just a bombshell. It was a nuclear explosion. Producers had teased all season that the reunion would end with a truth nobody could prepare for. Fans assumed it was the DNA test. But what happened next made the entire cast freeze in stunned silence. Because after Erica slapped the envelope on the table and accused Mendeecees of fathering her child, a second envelope appeared. Yes, a second DNA test, according to a leaked source. Mendeecees had secretly taken his own test weeks earlier, without Erica's knowledge, trying to disprove her claims before the reunion. And the results. The documents showed a shocking twist. The child's DNA did not match Mendeecees. At least that's what his papers claimed. Chaos erupted instantly. Erica screamed that his test was fake, doctored by a shady lab. Yandi jumped to her feet, pointing at Erica, yelling, "You've been playing with my family for a storyline." Mendeecees sat back, smirking, holding up his papers like a trophy. The room exploded, security rushed in, cast members shouted over each other, and fans at home were left staring at the screen in disbelief. But here's where the cliffhanger hit hardest. The producers cut the feed. Instead of letting the argument play out, VH1 ended the reunion episode with the words, "To be continued." Fans were furious, begging for answers online. Was Erica's DNA test real? Was Mendeecees' test a cover-up? Or was the truth buried under two conflicting receipts? Whispers from inside production only fueled the fire. Some insiders claimed both DNA tests were real, but taken at two different labs with two different methodologies, leaving room for interpretation. Others said VH1 had deliberately staged the double test reveal to keep ratings spiking into the next season. But the most chilling rumor? That a third DNA test exists, one allegedly ordered by VH1 itself through an independent lab, with the results locked in a vault until the next season premiere. If true, it means the network is sitting on the ultimate grenade, ready to detonate whenever the ratings need a boost. Meanwhile, the fallout among the cast was immediate. Erica stormed off set, reportedly vowing never to return unless the network aired her real receipts in full. Yandi was seen backstage crying, muttering that she was done protecting Mendeecees, and Mendeecees himself. He allegedly told producers, "Keep the cameras rolling. I'll clear my name one way or another." Social media went nuclear within minutes. Fans split into factions. Hashtag Team Erica swore Mendeecees and VH1 were covering up the truth to protect Yandi's image, while hashtag Team Yandi Y insisted Erica had officially crossed the line from messy to malicious. A new hashtag DNA season trended for hours, with people demanding VH1 release all three tests unedited. But the craziest part? Lawyers are now circling. Erica reportedly contacted an attorney to force VH1 to air the full uncut reunion footage. Meanwhile, whispers say Mendeecees' team is preparing to sue Erica for defamation if she continues pushing the claim publicly. If either side follows through, scandal won't just be reality TV. It'll be a real courtroom drama. And here's the kicker that left fans breathless. In the final seconds of the reunion, before the cameras cut, Erica could be heard screaming off mic, "Check the dates. Check the dates," suggesting the DNA test results weren't just about who the father was, but when the child was conceived, detail that could tie the baby directly to a secret timeline between her and Mendeecees. That one line sent the internet spiraling into conspiracy theories. Was there an overlap during the time Mendeecees was allegedly reconciling with Yandi? Did Erica and Mendeecees